fight to give him a bit more of a test against a South American tough guy, Mauricio Barragan.
Ladies and gentlemen, scheduled for 10 3-minute rounds. This fight is for the vacant WBC World Youth Heavyweight Championship. Brought to you by Frank Warren and sponsored by 32 Red, Foot Asylum and Raynham Steel. This bout is sanctioned by the WBC supervisor in charge, Mr. Robert Smith. Scoring this fight, our three ringside judges are Bob Williams, Phil Edwards and John Keane. And when the action begins, your referee in charge from Ramsey, Cambridgeshire, Mr. Lee Cook. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner with a professional record of 15 wins and 1 loss. 80 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He weighed 14 stone, 3 pounds and fights out of Montevideo, Uruguay, Mauricio El Demolidor Barragan. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner with a perfect opening to his professional career. He boasts an impressive 3 wins, 3 knockouts. He weighed in at 232 pounds and fights out of Greenwich, London, England. Triple D, Dynamite, Daniel Dubois.
Instructions in the dressing room. You know what I expect. Defend yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Shake hands. Good luck to you both.
Well, Barragan may have, on paper, a decent sort of record, but you could see when they were face-to-face that Daniel Dubois looks an absolute man-mountain alongside the Uruguayan. Only 20 years old, still growing, I guess. He is one big unit. Looking now for a 4th victory and a 4th stoppage victory. Is Barragan going to be able to give him any sort of test? Well, there's the answer. First punch is landed. Down he goes.
Tremendous right hand, John, wasn't it? From Dubois. Set it up behind that jab 2 or 3 times. The jab is the one also, John. Oh, and the solid jab there. The right hand was a peach of a punch.
First big shot Dubois landed. Down went Barragan. He has that punching power. Dynamite he has around the waistband of his shorts, and Daniel Dubois, whatever, he can most certainly hit.
Yeah, tremendous jab again, and Dubois keeping his man at bay with that, just setting that right hand up. He's just measuring the distance and the gap with that left jab. But it's a solid shot. It's not just a point score. That's a sickening left jab. And again there, good timing with the super stuff.
Left to the chin, and then the right hand was a push and no knockdown given. First time that Mauricio Barragan has ventured outside South America for a boxing match, and it's looking as though it's going to be a rather painful experience. I'm not sure he'll be looking for another ticket before too long.
Well, it's a survival mission at this stage, John. We're running into the first round.
Solid body shot again, and complaint for the shot around the back of the head. Referee Lee Cook didn't want to know. Barragan did actually score a first-round knockout victory of his own 4 weeks ago. But it's fair to say at 14 stone 3, he's way down in weight against Dubois, and many of his contests have been as a light heavyweight. And there's another big body shot from Dubois. Less than a minute to go now in this opening round. And down he goes, no knockdown.
Well, the South American boxers are known to be extremely tough, aren't they? But this is going to test how tough this guy is to the limit. He's come in as a late replacement, remember. Dubois was meant to box a very tough Mexican, hard-hitting Mexican, but this fella's come in at short notice, but it's just one-way traffic.
Dubois just looking for one big shot, which could well finish it. Can Barragan see it through to the bell to end the first round? That's probably the question at this stage. can't just find that chopping right hand as Barragan gets inside and grabs on. And he's managed to see it through to the end of the first round. Well, just about.
Fashion Week backstage at the Misha Nunu show.
This show's inspired.
It was a tremendous jab, and it's not just a point-scoring jab, it's a powerful, sickening shot, and that was a good little left up come uppercut to the body. Good finishing shot. Yeah, good finishing shot. He does the basics very well. His mid to long range work is his strength, but he can also punch on the inside of his left hook, and he's a baby. He's got massive potential, but let's not rush him, but he does need those stiffer tests.
Steve, is another element in the next phase very, very important. That is not what we see on big fight nights in here, but what he is doing and sparring and working with every day in his gym.
Well, I know they've already started to do some sessions at the Peacock behind closed doors, and that's not the Peacock style. And that tells you one thing. They're doing some serious stuff. Then what they're doing is they're testing him. Because when you test a heavyweight, especially a young heavyweight, when you bring someone in and give them a nice few quid as a sparring partner, there's a chance they'll whack your guy on the chin. So they don't want too many people seeing that, remember. And bear in mind, when he turned pro from the amateurs, there was a great story about